YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, please hit the subscribe button so you can be notified every time I post a new video. If you're interested in a private reading with me, please book on my website www.goldentruthtarot.com. Okay, today I'm going to be doing your tarot reading predictions for the month of August for the sign of Sagittarius. So, okay, Sagittarius, let's see, what do I see for you in the first week of August? So with the Chariot card in reverse, I see during this week you will not be in balance. I see you being a bit imbalanced. I see you being angry or kind of having like an explosive behavior. As you can see even from the card, the two horses, so the black horse is a representation of our inner feelings, our instinct, our primal instinct, our aggression, anger, the way we act. And the other horse, or the white horse, is the calmness, the balance, and how we portray ourselves with other people as well. Now, I don't want you to go by the color of it. Some decks don't have, they're just two horses. Another deck that I have, they have the horses are actually just waves of the ocean, but the idea is the same. So one horse is the primal instinct, and the other horse is the way our higher self, the way we act, we portray ourselves in a more controlled, balanced way. Being that is in reverse, it means that you haven't really mastered the way to control yourself. And if you get aggravated by people or provoked or antagonized by people, then you snap, then you react, and sometimes it can be aggressive. Again, it's not in a calm, relaxed, reasonable way. So yeah, you should focus during this first week on handling your emotions, especially if there's been any delays. Just try to be patient. Things are going to happen. It's just not the right timing. It's not the right time. And the chariot, it's connected with a Cancer sign, and we do have a new moon in Cancer on July 20th. So I recommend you set up an intention for yourself or things that you want to let go during this new moon. I also recommend you doing a spiritual bath. I have a video on ingredients that I use on my spiritual bath on my YouTube channel. I probably need to make one in English because that one is in Albanian, but you can Google. There's tons of videos on spiritual baths and ingredients that you can use. You can cleanse yourself, use sage yourself, sage your house, your environment, your room, to cleanse yourself from that negative energy and make you feel just, it's gonna make you feel lighter and more energized. And it's a good time, as I said, the new moon, especially because it's in Cancer, which is the sign of the mother in astrology, to just set some intentions for yourself. What do you want to start, or what do you want to let go of? Things that are not serving you, behaviors that are not serving you, actions that are not serving you, leaving those behind. Okay, my friends. Now in the second week, with the Four of Cups in reverse, I see you will start to feel better in the second week. You will start to feel more relaxed, more, if you've been feeling bored or stagnant, or that's going to change. You will feel more energized. You will feel more motivated. You will feel like finally things are starting to work for you. You will feel like you have enough what you need. So it's a good week. Things are shifting. That boredomness, that impatience or being imbalanced in the first week is going to shift in the second week with this just feeling balanced, feeling happy, feeling like you have everything you need, you're content with yourself, which is good, very good. Lots of cups, another cup card. With the Six of Cups in reverse, I see that some of you in the third week will finally get over a breakup or relationship, that if you have been going through a breakup and you've been thinking about this person, this ex, for a while, and you've been kind of sad and just suffering from that relationship, now you're finally kind of moving, kind of closing the chapter, moving on with your life, focusing on the future, focusing on a new beginning. Some of you might decide to move your home, or get a different place to live, or live, if you're living with your parents, you might decide to move by yourself, have your own place, or if you're living with roommates, that might be another decision of you just wanting to be independent and finally feeling like it's time for you to be on your own, be completely like an adult, like cutting ties with the past in a way. And but just try not to focus too much on the future without enjoying the present. It's also important for you to be present in the moment and enjoy what you have right now, because the present is a present. that kind of that sounded like a words game, but that's what it is. This is what we have as a guarantee. We never know what's going to happen in the future, and we can't bring back the past. So all we have is today. It's the present time. So try to focus on the present time as well, and actually enjoy and do the best in your present time. In the last week, with the card of the Hierophant, I see a lot of you will be focused on tradition, come from family that are very traditional, very religious. They want you to do things a certain way, by the book. They want you to follow certain steps. Some of you might be attending weddings or baptisms or engagements, parties, or you yourself might be thinking about getting married. But I do see a very strong traditional connection during this last week. And I also see higher education. Some of you might be deciding to go back to school, go back to college, or get an additional training, or just do something to improve yourself, to improve your skill set, to make yourself better and amp up your resume. So that's the energy that I get for you, Sagittarius, for the last week. But very traditional. Yeah. I also see a connection with religion for some of you. I see this some of you are very will be following this philosophies, or will be into new philosophies, or a specific religion, and will be very devoted to it. That's the message that I'm getting with the Hierophant, and that is going to bring you that calmness and that comfort that you're looking for in your heart, that peace. Okay, my friends. Okay, so with the Court house, I also see This can be I'm sorry, different for a lot of you because it's a general reading. But with the courthouse, I see paperwork for some of you. It can be as easy as just applying for a passport or applying for a driver's license, up to filing lawsuits or taxes or anything of that nature. So it can be of various different things for different people, but the main energy is that the starting some type of paperwork, starting something that has to do with the law and with the court system during the month of August. From the spirit animal, the animal for you for this month is the zebra, and the message is: let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. Wow, that's such a beautiful, strong message, especially during this first week with the Chariot card. It's important for you to remember this message, to remember to let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected. That's the message that it's coming also from the spirit, to let you know that you are protected, you are safe. Very beautiful, strong message. And from the Oracle of Love, the message is: look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. So it's the focus during August is a lot on yourself, on your inner self, on focusing on the way you're feeling, the way you're perceiving things. Focus on your personal growth. That's the main focus for this month. More than love and business and finances and all that, it's an inner journey of an inner journey of peace, an inner journey of strength, an inner journey of making the right decisions for yourself and being aligned with your higher self and with your with your true purpose in life and what you want for yourself. That's why we have so many cards. They're just going inwards, not outwards. That's the main focus. So you need to focus on yourself, like the maid here or the fairy, focusing, looking at this crystal ball, looking at herself in a crystal ball, looking at her inner strength, because you are strong. You are stronger than you realize. Everything that happens for a reason. It happens so we can improve ourselves, so we can become better and stronger. It's a journey for all of us. It's like a baby taking their first step. They fall a few times before they actually start walking and being strong and being confident. It's the same for us too. Honestly, that's the same thing that happens to all of us during our entire life. It's not just that baby first steps. It always happens. There's relationships that fall, and then you get back up on your feet and you start all over again. Or there's jobs that fall, or business, or relationships, friendships, all different types of things. Health-wise, we might go into a journey of falling and getting back up, because sometimes we might be doing good on track, and sometimes we might not do as well. So that journey, it's always, I feel like, in a way, we can constantly are doing the same thing, constantly are going through an obstacle, mastering that obstacle, and before you know it, boom, there's another one, and now we're mastering that one, and all of that to get us, to prepare us, so we can be stronger and more successful, and to lean us towards that journey. But we have to also know what we want. You can't get somewhere unless you know exactly where do you want to go? That's the first thing, to know where you want to go. And once you know it in your heart, and you know for sure, then you can focus your energy, direct your energy in that direction. But you need to, during this first week, especially in August, you need to look at your inner strength, and you need to realize that you are stronger than you know, that you realize for yourself. And we also have the number, don't know if you can see it, 1111. So remember, every time you see the number 1111, remember the angels are looking, are with you, they're helping you, you're being guided, you're being protected. If it's a good time to ask from the universe when you see 1111, and to be grateful too, to give thanks. Okay, my friends. The message from the Oracle of Healing is choice. Is choice, and know that you have the choice to make your own decisions. You have the choice from the moment you wake up in the morning. You have the choice to focus on the positive and say, okay, today I'm going to have a good day, no matter what happens, no matter how people act towards me, no matter how much traffic there is, or how much work I have to do, or whatever, no matter that I've been arguing with my partner, or either way, I'm going to focus on making this a great day and enjoying this day and being the best version of myself that I can be today. So you have that choice, but you have to look into your inner strength for that, to realize that you are strong, that you are powerful, and that you can do anything that you want to do. You're part of this creation, this beautiful creation that we all are. So the same way as the fairy here is blowing the bubbles, then the bubbles have different options, right? So in a way, you can pop the negative thoughts. Try, like, if those bubbles are negative thoughts that are coming into your head, just pop those negative thoughts and focus on keeping just the good bubbles, the bubbles that have the castles and the ships, and the positive ones, or the pretty horse with the wings. And you can pop the other ones that are negative and that don't serve us. So you have choices to make over yourself and over your life. It's not everything up to other people. It's up to you. Decisions are up to you. The way you perceive things is up to you. Encouraging yourself and realizing your own inner strength is up to you. So focus on those choices. Focus on making the right choices. And the last card, it's from Money and the Law of Attraction, and the message is, I can create both money and the time to enjoy it. Okay? And let's read what it says. It says, many of you tell us that you are so busy making your money that you do not have time to enjoy it. For when you rely on your actions to create, often you're too tired to enjoy your creation. Once you not only understand the power of your thoughts, but deliberately direct this powerful tool in the direction of things that you desire, then you will discover that the action part of your life is the way you enjoy what you have created through your thoughts. So, and this is something that happens to me too, and I've been working on fixing this part of myself, because I used to always say, like, oh my God, if I have money, I don't have time, and if I have time, I don't have money. Like, I used to say that all the time, and guess what? It actually manifested itself every single time. It happened that I will go through phases when the money will not be an issue, will not be a problem, and I had no time off to do the things that I wanted to do, or visit my family, or spend enough time with my loved ones. And then I would go through phases when I would have time. This rarely happens that I actually have time, but see, I got to change that too. That I had time, but the money wasn't there, so I couldn't really do the things that I wanted to do because the money wasn't there. So now I've been forcing myself to change that, because it's difficult when you have been doing something or saying something for 30 years, and now all of a sudden now you got to kind of reprogram yourself to think that, to start thinking, no, I can do both. I can have the time, I can have the money to enjoy, I can have the finances and the money to do the things that I want to do, and spend good quality time with my family, and also like enjoy the fruits of my labor. So I like have to tell myself that, and kind of stop myself when I'm having a negative thought, like what I did just now. Like it just comes so much naturally than thinking, oh, I have both, because that's something that I think it also comes from our families, especially for me. Like I heard that so many times with my parents or grandparents, that it was kind of it's like a habit. It's like a bad habit that you kind of have to it's a bad habit that you have to give up now. That's how I feel. It's like smoking. Now you gotta smoking for years, and now you have to give that up. It comes so much naturally to say that. And yeah, and as I said, it's a working process, even for myself. Like that's why I like to be as honest and genuine as I can with you guys, and tell you the truth. Like there is things that I'm absolutely not perfect, and I'm constantly working on myself, but I just want everybody to have an open mind about things. I want you to believe but also not believe. I want you to believe but try a few things for yourself. So try the law of attraction for yourself. Try to see if that works. If you're motivating yourself and it does work for you, just give it like a month and see what results do you get. I always share things that I have tried for myself, and I know that they have worked for me. That's what I share with you, because I know there's so much information out there nowadays. It's very hard to know what's true, what's a lie, what's just done for views, what is really happening. So I like to be skeptical, and I want my views to my viewers to be skeptical as well. I don't get offended by that. Kind of like believe everything and believe nothing at the same time. Like always keep that open mind, always have that student mentality, always be open to new information, but also make your research before you say absolutely no, this is like, before you say for sure that something is the way it is. Okay, so always is good to have keep an open mind, and keep a very analytical and skeptical mind as well. I'm pro that. I try to do that for myself, because we don't know for sure what's what in this world. We're all learning, and at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, as long as you're happy, as long as you're doing something that is not harming anyone, and it's making you happy, and it's making you feel good about yourself, then that's fine. If religion gives you that peace, great. If tarot gives you that peace, great. If, I don't know, something else gives you that peace, that's fine, as long as you're not harming anyone, hurting nobody's feelings, and you're just focusing on yourself. And generally speaking, you're a happier person, a good human being, I'm okay with that. I think in a way religion and spirituality is individual, is spiritual, it's personal. Either you feel something or you don't feel something. Either you feel a connection or you don't feel a connection. It's not something that you can impose on people, and I would never dare to do so. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. It was a pleasure as always. If you liked it, please share it with your friends, with other friends as well. I thank you again for spending this time with me, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye.